The Real McCoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real McCoys.
Get her, look.
Yeah. Go on, kiss it. Go ahead. Go on.
Well, if a husband and wife have to do that every year, I ain't ever getting married.
Change your tone, little Luke. One of these days you wake up to find out there's a lot more important things in life than just digging fishing worms.
I guess I better go in the kitchen and get that coffee.
Oh, no, Senora Kate. This is your big day. You're to do nothing. Peppino will get the coffee.
I'll go get the plate.
Yeah, I'll help you, Hash.
And I'll sit and watch the cake. Oh, Luke, quit eating those crumbs. Bring the plate in the kitchen. Okay.
Just think, sugar babe. It's our first anniversary.
Uh-huh. I can hardly believe it.
Maybe this will show you it's true.
You know, there ain't nothing like a first anniversary. I remember our first anniversary. I said to your grandma, I says, now this is a sacred and a special day, and I want you to enjoy it to the fullest. Took her all the way to Wheeling. What a time we had. Stood outside the bakery and smelled bread. Maybe you two folks like to be alone, would you?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, Grandpa. Don't let us chase you off.
Say, did I ever show you my wedding picture?
I believe you did, Grandpa.
Yeah, about 100 times.
I'd love to see it again.
You would? Well, just a minute, I'll go fetch it. Don't run away now.
Well, this is our anniversary. I kind of figured we'd take a moonlight walk. Or something.
It'll only take a minute to look at the picture, honey. Then we can go.
Hey, looky, I got a better idea. We can start at the beginning and go right through the whole album.
The whole album, Grandpa?
Yeah, and that way we won't miss nothing. Cassie, put on some more coffee. It's going to be a long evening.
Some anniversary. Sitting in the parlor and looking at pictures half the night.
Well, we couldn't hardly be rude to Grandpa. He's such a sweetie.
All year long, he's getting mad and he goes stomping off. And tonight of all nights, he's got to be such a sweetie.
You shouldn't talk that way. Besides, we're alone now, ain't we?
Yeah, we sure are. Well, what do you want?
We bought you some nice cool lemonade.
Well, we just finished 6 quarts of hot coffee. Well, it's true. I'm beginning to slosh. There.
Have some more.
No, I don't want any more. Now, why don't you two be good kids and say goodnight?
Luke, kiss her again. Well, like before. Right in the face. All right, you two, now that's enough. Off to bed. Go on.
Oh, out.
Hey, look, here's one we missed. It must get stuck under the other pictures. Grandma and me on our honeymoon. Boy, she sure was pretty. Luke, how come you never made no pictures on your honeymoon?
Well, we never had no honeymoon, Grandpa. As soon as we got married, we packed up, all of us, and we come out here.
Say, that's right. It's a shame. Young folks ought to have a chance to be alone when they're starting out married life. Come to think of it, you never had no chance to be what you call alone, did you? Well, what are you two gawking at? Don't you see Kate and Luke want to be alone? Now, come on, get out. I'm sorry to be butting in on you, and we won't bother you no more. Well, good night and happy anniversary.
Good night.
That's enough, little Luke. Something wrong, Grandpa?
Yeah. You know, Pepina, you're looking at a man that's ignorant. Just plain ignorant. You don't have to agree with me that much.
I'm sorry, Senora. But what are you ignorant about?
Kate and Luke, the day after they got married, we left West Virginia and come to California. Why, they never had no honeymoon at all. All the way across the country, we all slept in just one tent.
I liked it better than separate rooms. We was more of a family.
Oh, hush up. Go on. Go to bed. I got to think.
Can't go off on any honeymoon now.
Why not?
Grandpa, you know yourself, this year's a busy season on the farm. There's too much work to do. And besides, we couldn't take the car. I mean, you need it here.
Oh, shucks. I got that all figured out. We can get along without you for a couple of days. And about the car, we can just take you over and drop you off. That's why I picked this special place.
Where is it, Grandpa?
Well, hold your hats, kids. It's the Colonial Palms Motel.
The Colonial Palms Motel? Grandpa, you mean that big swanky place on the other side of town with a swimming pool?
Yes, sirree. When the McCoys goes on a honeymoon, they goes first class. I remember when Grandma and me went on our honeymoon, we went to Wheeling. We stayed in the best boarding house in town. Had the bridal suite. Right next...
Oh, sure is pretty, Luke.
Yeah, sure is.
Guy on the car, will you, Sonny?
Gee, wow.
Boy, will you feel this carpeting? It's so soft you feel like you're going to sink all the way down.
Yeah, look at the size of it, too.
Grandpa, I reckon that's the fella I talked to about getting us a room.
Yeah, well, you leave this to me, Luke.
Grandpa, I ain't no child.
Yeah, but you ain't been around like I have. These fellas are slick. You got to dickle with them. How do?
How do you do?
We want some service.
That's what I'm here for, sir.
Well, we want to get a room.
One room for all of you?
No, just my grandson and his wife here.
Well, we have a nice room for $10.
We wasn't interested in the weekly rate.
$10 is the daily rate, sir.
It is. He's seen us come up in that car, and he's going to try to milk us. Stayed in the best boarding house in Wheeling for $1.50.
Well, Grandpa, prices have come up a mite since your day.
Say, couldn't you get out that pencil and sharpen it up and see what you can do?
Well, I have one room at $8. That is absolutely the very lowest.
Grandpa, if it's too much...
No. This is your honeymoon, and we ain't going to skimp. We'll take it for a couple of days.
Very well, sir.
That'll be $16. They'll leave $9 for food and fun.
Front.
Yeah, stop that man. He's trying to steal our bags.
Sir, I'm the bellboy. It's my job to carry your bags.
Job? All right, boy, if that's all you want to do in life. Come on. Go ahead, Luke. Carry her over the dressers.
Come on, let's make it a real honeymoon.
Here we go. You all ready?
Yeah.
This is it. My golly, this is what you call living. Wouldn't have believed it if I didn't see it with my own eyes. Here they wheel food right into your bedroom on a little wheelbarrow. What'd you say they call it, Kate?
Room service, Grandpa.
Beats all. And we won't have to bother fixing dinner when we get to home, neither.
Speaking of home, Grandpa, don't you think it's best you was getting on your way? I mean, me and Kate, we don't want to take up all your time.
Well, after all, it's your honeymoon. Come on, Hassie and little Luke and Puppy, let's get going then.
Grandpa, can I have some more ice cream?
Come on, I'll get you some on the way home. Come on, we got to get out of here now. Let's go.
Bye, Kate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, you two have a good time, won't you? Yeah.
Well, thank you, Grandpa. Well, thanks for everything.
Oh.
Goodbye, Kate. I'll be thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you, too, Hassie.
You watch out for the boy. He ain't never been away from home before.
Grandpa, I'm a grown man, married a whole year.
Yeah, but you can still stand watching. Bye, son. Take care.
Well, here we are.
Yep, we sure are.
Sure is nice to be alone finally. All to ourselves.
Sure is.
Hey, would you look at that cute little old squatty phone? Oh, it's too bad we don't have nobody to call up on it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kate, what's the number of this here room?
204.
204, yeah. Hello? Let me talk to room 205. Howdy, we're your new neighbors. Ain't very friendly.
Miss McCoy, I love you.
Kate McCoy, feelings mutual.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'll hang this on the knob again.
Yeah.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye.
Bye.
Could I have Valley 4276, please? I don't want this stuff. It's horrible. You should have thought of that before you ate all that ice cream. The phone is ringing. Open up your mouth. You better answer, Hassie. I gotta go out to the barn and help Grandpa. That was dirty, Hassie. You just gotta keep an extra sharp eye out, Hassie. Okay. Yes, Sassy. I'll have a real good time. Okay. Goodbye.
Hello, Grandpa? Grandpa, this is me. Luke. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure. We're having bales of fun. Oh, Kate's up in the room fixing up her hair, and I slipped out to call you.
Yeah, everything's fine. I was just about to go out to the barn to gather the eggs. Yeah? I know it's after dark. Well, we was held up with a rake and the busted-down tractor. Hole in the radiator. No, we can't use the mule. She got a sprained leg from kicking the hole in the radiator. Yeah. Well, no, there ain't no need for you to come home. Peppino and me can do it by hand. Sure. We done it before? Yeah. I know it's going to be a scorcher. That don't make no mind.
Well, all right. If you're sure you don't need me. Sure. Oh, yeah, Grandpa, now, don't overdo, you hear? Yeah. All right, good night, Grandpa.
Well, let's go. Be a scorcher. But we'll get by. We'll get by. We'll get by.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa.
We'll get by.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa.
We'll get by.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa. Don't overdo it.
We gotta keep going, Peppino. We gotta get the work done. So as Luke can stay at that fancy motel and swim in that beautiful pool. And that blasted sun will stop beating down on us. Get out of that side, you blasted sun! Get out of that knockout!
No, you can't do that, Grandpa. Do not knock the sun from the sky. You will spoil Luke's swimming.
We gotta get back to work. Back.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa. Don't overdo it, Grandpa. Don't overdo it.
I was just trying to get some castor oil into little Luke. He got a stomachache. You got to keep an extra sharp eye out. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet. You got to keep an extra sharp eye out. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet. You got to keep an extra sharp eye out. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet. That boy'll do anything to get a hold of sweet.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa.
Peppino and me will plow by hand.
Don't overdo it, Grandpa.
We'll get by. We'll get by. We'll get by.
Warm milk and toast, is that all you ate?
That Hassie sure is strict.
Kate, what in tarnation you doing here?
Well, I was worried about little Luke.
Well, what for? He's fine.
Yes, I know. I guess I was just being silly.
Well, I'll agree with that. Leaving a honeymoon for... Does Luke know you over here?
No, he's in the swimming pool. He thinks I'm in the gift shop getting postcards.
Well, you better get on back there as fast as you can before you spoil the whole trip. I'll go get the car and take you over.
Happy for the ride, sir.
Well, homing pigeon number 2, what are you doing here?
Oh, I couldn't take it, Grandpa. I just couldn't lay around that swimming pool thinking of you slaving out there in the fields. Why ain't you slaving out there in the fields?
You catched in the head? Why, this is the hardest day of the year. You think I'm going out and sweltering that heat? He's got you, boy.
No, it ain't that, Grandpa. You see, I thought...
Luke, I thought you was in swimming.
And I thought you was buying postcards at the gift shop.
Well, if you two ain't the prize worrywarts of the world. Here you was worrying about little Luke and you was worrying about me. And you busted up your honeymoon to come a hightailing back here.
Yeah, I guess we did, Grandpa.
Well, don't feel ashamed about it. Because I feel rightly proud that you feel the way you do about us.
Then you mean you ain't mad, Grandpa? After all the trouble you went to just so we could have a honeymoon?
Oh, I know, honey. I ain't mad.
It ain't we didn't appreciate it, Grandpa, but, well, if it's all the same to you, let's just forget about the second day we got coming at the motel, huh, Kate?
Forget about the second day. Why, you already done paid for that day.
Yeah, we know, Grandpa.
Well, tut now. It's just a shame to waste a day that's already been paid for. Peppino, little Luke, Hassie, come on, we're going to take what's coming to us.
They're back.
Keep up.
Mr. McCoy, I'd hope that you... I thought you checked out. You going to stay a second night?
No, sirree. We're just using the room to change the clothes. Last one in the swimming pool's right there.